Demonstrations on both sides are being held all over the country. Here at home, people against the potential reversal of Roe v. Wade protested at Palm Springs City Hall. News Channel 3 Samantha Lomibao is live in Palm Springs tonight with more reactions. Samantha.
Good evening, John. Yes, about 50 pro-choice activists stood right here in front of Palm Springs City Hall to protest that leaked draft to potentially overturn Roe versus Wade. Now, many of them, after speaking to them, said that if this decision were to move forward, they believe the fight for women's rights would only move backward.
I was so totally, completely furious. I don't think I've ever been so angry in my life.
Frustration and concern drove Tuesday evening's rally in protest of the leaked Supreme Court draft to overturn Roe versus Wade. The 1973 case was a landmark decision that legalized abortion nationwide.
They're putting women in jeopardy, women that used to do self-abortions, or women that went to an alley to get an abortion. Families, little girls who get impregnated by a family member cannot get an abortion. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to do this type of laws that hurt so many people, millions of women.
Dozens of pro-choice activists gathered in front of Palm Springs City Hall, and several signs lined the crowd with the big message of "My body, my choice." Members of activist groups Courageous in the Desert and Democratic Women of the Desert organized the event.
To make sure that people were aware of it, and also to have a place where people could let out some of the fear and listen to other people that also were feeling the same way, so that they knew that they weren't alone.
Speakers talked about their own experiences and why they believe the drafted decision to reverse Roe versus Wade is the wrong one.
I had an illegal abortion 52 years ago, and it is a decision I have never regretted. And I'm grateful to anyone who decides to carry a baby to term. But the key operative word here is choice, and you can't really be forcing people to carry babies.
And after nearly 50 years since Roe versus Wade, activists say they will continue to fight for abortion rights.
I'm here to fight it, and have been fighting it for a long time. 2 years after I had my abortion, Roe v. Wade was put into law. And I am grateful that so many women have not had to go through what I did.
And lawmakers nationwide have also been reacting to this leaked draft all day. That includes local lawmakers Dr. Raul Ruiz and Ken Calvert. You can find both of their statements on our website right now, KESQ.com. Live in Palm Springs, Samantha Lomibao, News Channel 3.